expecting. Don't worry.
Rich, this isn't PUBG.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
This is not PUBG.
Everything's fine.
Oh, okay.
As it turns out, in order to play PUBG, there was a fairly meaty update. As it was, like an hour-long update?
There was a 13 gigabyte update that we have not updated because we haven't been playing.
You're right. And there's 25 or so minutes left on the update.
Yeah.
I am just going to kill some time playing Getting Over It. Everything is fine.
Everything is fine.
There is no need to freak out.
There's no need to freak the fuck out. Fuck you, Jack. Fuck you, Gavin.
What?
I don't know if it's always there, but they've added like water splooshing out of the bucket that you're in.
I think it's always been there.
Oh.
Nope. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Yep. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're here. We're downloading the PUBG update. Let me just say this about PlayerUnknown's Battleground. And, in general, Rich, my problem with early access.
Yeah?
So, you know, it's officially out now.
Yes.
PUBG. It is now, like, officially released. They have added some stuff that I thought would be beneficial to the game since we played it. Like a kill cam. Actually, a whole recording feature where you can record the whole gameplay and you know, see what your enemy was doing the whole time. It's actually
There's no feeling more
fairly
intense than starting over.
meaty
If you
update,
deleted your
right?
homework the day before it was due, as I have, or if you left your wallet at
And
home,
a
and you
whole
have to go
new
back
map,
after
actually a
spending an
really
hour in the
neat
community.
map. I really
If you won
enjoy.
some money
I've been
in the
enjoying the
casino,
desert map
and then put all
a
your
lot.
winnings on red, but it came up
So you've
flat.
played some of it.
Oh, I've been playing.
If you got your best shirt
like a
right
proper
before a
addict,
wedding,
Rich.
and then
I'm
immediately
back
got
in.
free.
You came back.
I came back.
Argument with a friend.
They drew me
and then
back
later
in.
discovered that they just returned to their original view.
No! Oh my
Starting
God!
over
That launched
is
me
harder
way
than starting up.
more than I thought it would.
If you're not ready for that,
But
like if you've already had a bad day,
here's the thing.
what you're
I
about to go
think
through
like
might be
my
too much.
review of
Feel free to
PUBG
go
would
away
be
and
very
come back.
different now.
I'll be here.
Right.
There's still a lot of BS deaths,
Okay.
but that frustration of not knowing why you died is gone.
Okay.
All right.
What I've
Thanks for
discovered
coming with
is
me on this
the
trip.
majority of my
I'll understand if you have
BS
to take a
deaths,
break at
which I
any
used
point.
to attribute to the
Just find a
person I
safe
was
place to
in a
stop,
firefight
quit the
with.
game.
I was like, oh, they
Don't
must have
worry.
got me.
I'll save
That
your progress
sucks, or they snuck
always,
up on me.
even
It
your
was actually
mistakes.
just a third person,
Okay.
very far away,
This game is a homage to a game that came out in
watching us
2002
fight
titled Sexy
and
Hiking.
picking us both off.
The author
That's
of that game was Jazuo, a
Well, but
mysterious
you,
Czech designer
it
who
takes
was
away
known
the
at time as the
frustration of
father
not
Yeah.
knowing
games.
how.
Yeah.
B
Right?
games are rough assemblages of found objects.
And so
Designers
I do
slap
find
them
myself
together very
not
quickly
as
and freely.
frustrated
and they're often
after
too
every
rough
play
and unfriendly
and, you
to gain
know,
much of a following.
discovering the new
They're
map
built
is
more
super
for the joy
neat.
of building them than as polished products.
Nice rhythm.
Thank you.
Nice rhythm there.
In a certain way,
PUBG
Sexy
is
Hiking is the
Sniper's
perfect
Paradise.
embodiment of a B game.
If you can
It's
find
built
a good
almost
sniper
entirely
rifle,
out of found
absolutely.
and recycled parts.
If you can find
And
the
it's one of the most
sniper
unusual
rifle
and
with
unfriendly
the
games of its time.
whoa, nice.
Oh,
Your
fuck
task is simply
yeah!
to drag yourself
First
up
of all, Rich, you are killing it.
Timing, in the digital world or in real life,
You are
has
killing
certain
it here.
essential properties that give the game its flavor. No amount of forward progress is guaranteed.
It's absolutely a
Some
sniper's
cliffs
paradise.
Are too sheer or too steep.
And yeah, if you can get like
And
the
player
good
is
scope and a
constantly,
decent sniper
unremittingly
rifle
in
and
danger of falling and losing
some, you
everything.
know, find some. There's a situation in which you
Anyway,
are the
when you
happiest
start
sniper
Sexy
ever to
Hiking,
exist.
you're standing
Right.
next to this dead tree that blocks the way to the entire rest of the game. It might take you an hour to
we
get over
can.
that tree.
Rich,
A lot
when
of
you have
people
a moment
never
here,
got past
Yeah.
it.
wait, hold on.
You prod and you poke
Change
at
the
it,
name. You
exploring
want
the
us to change
limits
the
of...
name? I mean, we're only
No,
gonna
no,
be doing
they,
this
they
for-
want us to turn off the narration.
Okay.
Could you take the voiceover volume and lower that all the way? Yeah. Okay, and then hit apply. And resume. Great, thank you. Give me that 4x scope and an M4 and I'm all good. Yeah, there's a lot of fun to be had, and but I guess that the point of my story here is again the problem with early access. Oh, Oh, nice catch. Oh, and down. And all the way down. So, I just think I would have come across a little more decidedly positive on PUBG than we ended up coming across on it. Whee!
Nope.
So just something to think about when we think about error.
What's her?
Oh. I don't know. Welcome, our favorite German brothers. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone, to everything. We're downloading the update for PUBG. I'm going to play a little bit just to warm up. Then we'll play with the chat. We'll see if we can get that chicken dinner. See if we can get a chicken dinner on stream. I still have yet to have a chicken dinner.
You technically did, Jack.
No. I did
You're
not.
part of the fucking team that counts.
I did not contribute at all. I hold myself to a high standard.
Jack, you were a valuable distraction.
I was a touche. I'd like a chicken dinner in which I'm not a complete embarrassment. How about that?
Okay.
How about that? A solo chicken dinner would be even better. Or if I'm part of a squad, you know, maybe I shoot someone.
You feel like you earned it. You shot somebody who was already down, Jack.
I did. I did shoot someone who was already down. Who was my teammate, right? Didn't I shoot my teammate who was already down?
That was me, Jack.
Oh,
Oh my god, I had it, now I lost it.
Oh, I'm very sorry. That's a good description of Jack. A valuable distraction. I will take it. I will absolutely take that. Future Jay, thank you for the tip. We appreciate it. I play a PUBG clone type game on the iPad. It's basically impossible. You should try it. No, I'm good. I really like the desert map. The desert map is interesting because there's no grass to hide in. It makes the matches a lot faster. There's only like 1 or 2 grassy areas in the whole map.
Yeah.
And the rest is just rocks, and so there's almost no place to hide. You can't do that BS thing where you just lay down in grass and no one sees you. And it's really neat looking. Almost post-apocalyptic looking. No.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, all the way down. Played it on Android. It was pretty shit. What? Played what? This? I don't know if this is on Android.
We're talking about the PUBG thing.
Oh, the PUBG clone. Sure. I still play this every once in a while on my iPhone. It's a fantastic little time killer. I took a look at They Are Billions. I don't think that is a game I'm going to play. The new zombie early access game.
It's a real-time strategy, so
Yeah.
I probably hate it, even though I'm fond of zombies.
Right. How much do I need to tip to keep you from playing PUBG? I'm sorry, crippling diabetes. That's the plan for tonight. But, you know, it's just going to be me playing, so, you know, just talk to Rich. Rich will have some interesting things to talk about.
I will?
I don't know. Maybe. We got things we can talk about. We got things and stuff. Talk about... Did we end up last stream talking about Baby Driver at all? Have you seen Baby Driver?
I haven't. I haven't.
You haven't.
No, wrong direction.
Whoa!
Oh God.
What was this? This game is called Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. Bennett Foddy, the creator of Quap. And it's a strangely addicting game. Dr. Smoke Trees. We might play PUBG on Wednesday. Wednesday, I might bring my PC, and we might do a little me and Rich play. We'll see. We'll see how tonight goes. I've been into it again. I've been getting into it again.
If you get a solo winner
Yeah.
chicken dinner, are you just never playing again? Is that just gonna be it?
Maybe. By the way, like it's like I've done it. I've mastered the game. It'll be another one of those things where they'll come out with a new map or a new town or new something, and yeah, I'll check it out for a little bit again. As long as they keep updating it. We can talk about Baby Driver a little bit. I enjoyed Baby Driver. Baby Driver is a very good movie, but it has a very bad ending. Overall, it's a very good movie. It's style and it's classy as fuck. It's stylish and classy as fuck. The ending bothered me for many, many reasons. I won't go into super spoilers, even though I think it's an old movie, it's older. But basically, as someone who is a producer and an editor, I was more distracted because the entire movie is basically an editing exercise. It was just Edgar Wright saying, can I make scene after scene that is essentially a music video and cobble it together into a movie?
No! 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 No, you can't do that.
What?
No, I was answering you.
Oh, sure. You can do that. But it's very good, and they have these elongated scenes that are basically musicals that just play to a song, and then they edit on the beats. Things happen in the scene that mirror what's happening in the song, and it's just a very interesting. It almost felt like a video you would see on YouTube of like, hey, I took a song and I edited this scene from Guardians of the Galaxy to this song. Mm-hmm. But it's a whole movie of that. And so it's very stylish and it's very cool. That being said, story-wise, it's a little lame and it's a little weak. Especially the ending. For anyone who's seen it, a certain character has a certain turn that doesn't make any sense. But it's very stylish and it's very pretty. And it's fun overall. It's very fun overall. So I'm glad I got to see it, as I do. I do enjoy Edgar Wright overall. I'm talking about Baby Driver. Baby Driver. Some fun. It was just nice to see John Barenthal do more stuff. He's a good actor. The guy who plays the Punisher.
Yeah.
He's in it for a bit. John Hamm's in it for a bit. And say what you will about Jamie Foxx. I think he's a good actor. I think he's a good and charismatic actor.
There we fucking go.
John Moylan, no, I have not seen the Tarkovsky film Mirror. You did it. You got up there, Rich. Yeah, Jamie Foxx was terrifying in Baby Driver. He's a good actor. I think Jamie Foxx is a good actor. was great, but man, he was annoying. Yeah, but that was kind of his character, so. Turbo Dangerfield. A certain character who's had some personal problems has a bad turn at the end. A turn that doesn't make any sense. But overall, a very good movie, and I'm glad I got to see it. There, your list of movies that you need to see gets so high that just crossing one off is really great. I don't think so. Rich, have you seen New Blade Runner yet?
No, not yet.
Nice. Rattle Buzz. We are downloading the update for PUBG, and plan on playing it as soon as it's downloaded. But it's not downloaded yet, so Rich thought he would give getting over it a bit of a try.
Oh, fuck.
And and we got this. So we will be playing PUBG in just a moment, but we have to wait.
We got a ways yet to go. I can see the bar.
Yeah. That I don't want to watch Baby Driver again because that one. Kevin Spacey is in Baby Driver.
Oh.
Which is problematic for some people. That's your choice. That's absolutely your choice.
Are you ever going to watch Ferris Bueller's Day Off again? Are you ever going to watch Star Trek: The Motion Picture again? Are you going to ever watch Beetlejuice again?
That's your it's your choice. You have to choose how much their personal life is going to affect your enjoyment. I know Are you
ever going to watch The Naked Gun again?
Right? Or if you watch any of those movies, is that going to skew your enjoyment of it?
Right.
Maybe. Agreed. I'm with you. It's hard to watch Woody Allen films. For me, at least.
Who's the problem in Star Trek: The Motion Picture? The Seventh Heaven guy, Decker.
Yeah, what did he get caught with? Something bad, right?
Yeah.
Something bad. Whoa. People still love Seinfeld? What did Seinfeld do?
Kramer, his little controversial bit. Nowhere near as bad.
No, yeah, that was
ugly.
It was ugly and a bad attempt at being funny. That was just like him being a bad comedian. That's. Oh.
No. Ah. Why do I feel exhausted?
Just playing, getting over it?
Yes, I feel exhausted.
That's fair. It is. It's a very draining game. It's very interesting. I like it. How do you imagine the Oscars are going to go this year? I don't give a fuck about awards for movies. I'm so out of touch with everything and with everything. I just don't. I haven't seen half of the nominated movies, so I don't know. I just don't know.
No, get back.
Let's see here. DFU Forever says, finally catching a live stream after working my way through the massive prereq backlog of episodes.
Oh my god.
Thanks for the fantastic entertainment, guys. Keep on keeping on. Thank you, DF. We're here. We're here. You made it through the backlog. Congratulations. I need to tell the chat something.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this out of the way before I get distracted PUBGing. I've seen The Room.
Oh yeah, you started telling me about this, and I asked
did.
you to hold it for the stream.
As I've stated before, I had never seen The Room because everyone who I knew who was into bad movies had already seen it, and so I couldn't find someone to watch it with me, and I didn't want to go to the theater. I didn't want to see it in the theater experience because they all have the bits that they know, and I just wouldn't get the enjoyment from it. But over the holiday season, oh, Rich, you're close. You're close, man.
What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Ah! Ah! No!
Oh no! Oh no! Over the holiday seasons, I met up with some friends who I see occasionally, and we were talking about the disaster art. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We were talking about the disaster artist and how I hadn't seen The Room yet, and as it turns out, a couple of these friends have also not seen The Room, and so
Did my sensitivity just go nuts?
Oh, did you hit the middle button?
I might have hit the button for that. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
So I finally saw it. I saw it just last night, The Room, for the first time with a group of people who had not seen it before. And they're all my friends from way back in the day, so I know them, and they like bad movies. And what a joyous experience. First of all, how come no one told me there's 4 hardcore elongated sex scenes before the movie even gets started?
You want us to tell you everything about the movie?
Well, I just thought that would be something I would know. I figured I knew a lot about the movie just through sheer osmosis.
Uh-huh.
But there is just hardcore fucking.
Yeah.
Right away, the movie starts and a little boy says, "Can I watch you guys fuck?" That's how the movie starts.
I know.
It's crazy, man.
The little boy is older than a lot of the other cast members.
Right? Oh, Denny.
What kind of money?
Huh?
What kind of money?
What kind of money? I said, "Oh, Denny."
Yeah. He says
The
drugs.
the drug dealer. Yes, I'm still. Listen, I've only seen it once. I'm not up on all of the catchphrases yet. I'm not up on all the catchphrases yet.
Getting worse.
What I can tell you is that Johnny and Mark are best friends. They are best friends, and everyone loves each other or doesn't love each other anymore. And the movie was written by a 6-year-old.
It feels that way.
I love you. You're my everything. I don't love you anymore. I love Mark now. Because he shared his crayons with me. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful movie. It's beautiful and fantastic. And now I'm really excited to read the book and see the movie and get all up into it. I'm like a decade behind everyone else. But I'm really excited to get deep into The Room.
I hate this area so much.
No, my favorite character was, I think his name was Michael.
Is that the psychiatrist?
Not the oh, he's great. No, the guy who was eating chocolate off of Lisa's best friend.
The underwears?
The underwears guy. He was trying. God bless his heart. He was really trying.
Was he trying or was he just having fun?
Both? If he was just having fun, he's pretty natural at it. But you could tell he was a decent actor. Unfortunately, he went on to do absolutely nothing. But he, out of everyone in that movie, he was the only decent actor.
You are the only man I know who has called me underwears a decent actor.
He was. He had made good facial expressions. He was retelling the underwear. He was retelling the underwear story to Johnny, and it was convincing. Yeah, him and the drug dealer whose name was
Czar.
Chris R.
Chris R. I always think it's Czar because that makes more sense for a drug dealer.
Of course. No, Chris R. were the only decent actors in the movie.
No.
But what a fantastic movie! But here's where it gets complicated, Rich.
Yeah.
So we got done watching The Room, and everybody were just feeling the joy of bad movie night. And I say, hey guys, have you heard of this cat called Neil Breen?
Oh.
And I showed them the trailer for Double Down.
Right.
And of course they start flipping out. I don't have a copy of Double Down at home.
Oh no.
Right? And so we start looking like, how do we stream this? How do we go? We can't. And so we find all the trailers for his other movies, and we're just laughing. And I'm like,
Yeah.
guys, this guy is legit. Here's where it gets complicated, Rich.
Yeah.
Fateful Findings.
You watched Fateful Findings?
It's streaming on Amazon Prime.
Yeah. Yeah.
We watched Fateful Findings.
Okay.
We watched Fateful Findings, and Rich,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're missing, man.
I've been lobbying for it for a while.
As have I been. You know I have been as well. And so I couldn't wait anymore. I was feeling the mojo. I watched Fateful Findings, and let me tell you, my friend. We don't. It's a. First of all, anyone who's seen Fateful Findings, it is a magical day. Okay, it's a magical day. You don't know what you're missing, man.
I have an idea what I'm missing. It's not by choice.
Oh, I
I
know.
watch Fateful Findings by now.
Oh, I know. We both you and I have been pushing hard to watch more Neil Breen.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy I've seen it. It's amazing. It's the best movie ever made.
I'm never getting up here.
No, you're never getting up there. It's fantastic. Whereas all of Double Down, 90% of Double Down was stock footage with his voiceover.
Mm-hmm.
There's no stock footage in this. It's all scenes with actors. It's amazing. It needs to be studied. It's outsider art, and it needs to be preserved for the ages. Neil Breen is a true artist. That ending, Bill. That movie, that whole fucking movie. It's brilliant. It's just brilliant. And I was a little on the fence about seeing it. But, I've been wanting to see it for so long. It's more beautiful than I can describe.
Fuck it. Are we done yet?
How close are we?
Oh, we're pretty close.
Okay, well
Not
then
close enough.
just say fuck it. I'm spreading the good word of Breezes, or however we're pronouncing that. It's he takes his art to a whole new level. We were trying to figure out he plays an author in the movie who's also a computer scientist. And he has all these copies of books. And we were trying to figure out what book it was on his desk. He has all these like blank books that are supposedly like his book that he wrote.
Right.
And we were trying to figure out what book it was. And it was some it was called like The War Within. Was that it? Like the Secret Government White House by Bob Woodward. Oh, Jack, all this time he wasn't working on his. I know. I don't want to give too much away because Rich might see it, but it's so.
Probably see it.
You'll probably see it. I know, Teleka scam. People don't get jokes, and that's fine. Bob I think it's Bob Woodward. Talk about the We could dedicate 3 episodes of Best of the Worst to that salad scene alone.
No spoilers, please. I haven't watched it out of neglect. That's not why I haven't seen Fateful Findings.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen it because I would love to do it for work.
Oh yeah, I know. And you know what? They had their chance, Rich. I had to watch it.
I
cracked.
I know.
I cracked, and it was worth it. It's so fucking good, man. It's so fucking good. It's so fucking good. Okay, so the book that he has, the book that he has is called "The War Within: The Secret White House," which is a book written by Bob Woodward.
Did he make this section slipperier?
Well, it's at an angle, and you do kind of, if you go too fast, you can slip. So it's called "A Secret White House History, 2006 to 2008," and Woodward is a famous Woodward and Bernstein, the guys who broke the Watergate scandal, right?
Yeah.
And that's it was so telling because he is kind of, like just what you know from Double Down, he's like very anti-government, anti-corruption. And so I bet he spends all of his time reading like conspiracy theorist books. It was great. It was great. Twitch Evans 69. This is Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy, the new game from the creator of QWOP, and it is quite the game. Quite the game. Oh! This is it. Rich has got. This is the farthest Rich has ever gotten. That tree is not something you can land on, by the way. That's a fake tree, by the way. Oh no.
Oh, no! 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 Just kill me now! No! 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 Oh, God. No, no.
No! Oh! I'm surprised we... Oh, I turned all the voiceover volume down because we were chatting about stuff and that was getting in the way.
So we were still getting subtitles. I don't remember that being so slippery.
I will not do that. I ate donuts. That would just be frustrating for Rich.
What?
Don't worry about it. Let's see here. Evangelus Prime says, thank you both and the rest of the RLM team for years of fantastic content. I'm sure you've been asked this in the past, but have you ever seen The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra? If so, thoughts. The Lost Skeleton of Cadavra.
I've literally never been asked that in my life.
I've never heard of that. I'm sorry. So I have also not seen it. Johnson89 says, thanks for the stream, guys. Rich, I'm giving you this money just for the long stare you gave the camera after Jack said Me Underwears was a good actor. He was a good actor.
No, he wasn't.
He was. He was trying. When he started having sex with the lady and she kept shoving chocolates in his mouth, he was there. He was in it. He was into it. He was having a good time. I liked him. He was my favorite. He was my favorite actor. My favorite character might be low rent Mark Ruffalo of The Room.
The guy who shows up
at the party and is just like everyone's best friend, even though we just met him.
Well, I'm sure you know why.
Why what?
If you figure it out, the psychiatrist quit. They just gave somebody else's lines. The psychiatrist quit.
Really?
Yeah.
That makes total sense. Well, yeah, this guy just shows up at the party, and everyone's like, "Yeah, we know this guy. He's there," and
right.
we never hear his name or anything.
This guy.
Of course. Oh, I'm so into it. I'm so into it.
Get in there.
Low rent Mark Ruffalo, yeah. It's amazing. The Room is. I mean, everyone knows that. Obviously, I'm just way behind the times. But I was for all of the bad movies that we watch, Rich. I was really expecting to be underwhelmed by The Room.
And you weren't?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, it's quality.
It's quality.
It's quality, lack of quality.
Yes. It's shocking. So much like it's. I think this game is interesting. It's an exercise in your own patience, but I think it's worth it. I think it's good, and it's fairly cheap. Is Joe Flacco Light? I finally saw The Room.
It's Joe Flacco Elite.
Joe Flacco Elite. Yeah, sorry. I finally saw The Room and loved it, of course. And the other shocking thing, because I've seen. Oh
God!
Clutch save there, Rich. The other shocking thing is how dead of an actor Tommy Wiseau is through most of the movie.
Oh yeah.
Like, I've seen him in stuff, and like he's generally like he seems to be a fairly charismatic dude. For being a weirdo, for being an utter weirdo, but in the movie he's nothing. He's a golem.
He spent millions of dollars to give himself a shot.
Yeah,
and then he phones it in for most of the movie.
Right?
Yeah, it's bizarre.
It's the craziest thing. It's the craziest thing, man.
All right, this is gonna be my last try to get up here because we're ready to go.
You can do it, Rich. I want to see you get to the top of this hill.
And all right, one good shove. Fuck it. Here, fuck yeah! We're gone. All right.
Listen to the audio version as it's read by Greg. Oh yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Listen to the audio version of the book.
He does his Tommy impersonation.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, throughout the whole thing.
That is not a bad idea. That is not a bad idea right there. Get an audiobook of The Room. Okay.
I almost want to reorganize the chapters. He jumps straight back and forth between during the making of The Room and him meeting Tommy. Early days of Tommy, making of The Room. Early days of Tommy.
Sure. I could see how that would work in conjunction, though.
But I want to hear like a continuation. Goddammit, I would almost love to reorganize it chronologically. But I think he understood, or at least the ghostwriter understood, that reason people are buying the book. They want to hear about the behind the scenes of The Room.
Yeah.
More so than this guy meeting this weirdo who can't act, you know?
Right, right.
So we'll start off, we'll talk about, the thing people want to hear, but then we'll go to the past, but then we'll go back, There's an audiobook for the disaster artist? Is that such a shock?
There's an audiobook for everything, man.
Read by Greg Sestero.
I'd believe that.
Rich, have you ever played L.A. Noire? I'm not particularly interested in L.A. Noire.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Uncanny Valley game.
How Uncanny Valley? Why is that the Uncanny Valley?
It's one where they did the super facial capture.
Oh, yeah?
And like the bodies look stiff, but their faces are like, oh.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna do a quick friend purge. We're gonna do a quick friend purge here. Manage friend list.
Rich, I just started Voyager.